Hi there, I'm Kim Muench, real life parent guide, and I work with moms of teens.
I'm Erica Rude, and I am a life coach for parents, teens, and young adult women. And we are here today to start a series of conversations designed to give you parents some valuable information about parenting your teen and getting through the teen years with ease. And today we are going to be talking all about communication.
Yay!
So, one of the biggest challenges that I hear in my parent coaching and in my teen coaching relates to communication. Parents often feel that it's so difficult to get through to their teen or their teen shuts down, and teens often complain that their parents just never listen.
Mhm.
So, Kim, what do you normally hear from your parents?
I hear from parents that kids don't want to talk. And I don't think that's true, quite frankly. I think our kids do want to talk to us. They just want us to be a place of open listening. So I tell parents, especially as our kids go through the middle school and high school years, it's important to listen more than we talk, to be in a space of listening to understand our kids rather than to want to just react or respond to them. They've got so much information coming in, just as we all do, but they've got so much information that they're gathering from social media and other online platforms and from their friends. It's so important for us to just kind of listen to where they're at, to kind of understand what they're learning from, and not to like immediately move to, well, that's not correct. Well, that's not, our kids, they definitely do need us and want us to listen to them, but we have to not talk as much as
Learn
as
how to listen, right? It's about I talk to parents a lot about shifting the way that you listen and understanding when you're listening to gather information, when you're listening to problem solve, and when you are really listening, as you pointed out, Kim, just to understand your teen. Because when you listen from that place, it not only invites your teen to share more, but it also gives you the opportunity to learn more about what they're going through. And when you have that information as a parent, you can better connect, you can better support, and you can better understand your teen. So, something that I think is really important to do when you're listening to understand is to think about, what it's like to be them. Right.
Mhm.
Sometimes I call this like listening from behind or listening from their shoes, where you're really asking yourself, what is it like to be my teen as they're going through their day at school or as they're going through this challenge with a friend or a boyfriend? And when you do that, you are showing them that you're really connecting, listening like heart to heart, eye to eye, mind to mind.
I love that. And also, what I just want to add to that is sometimes if you're listening, as you said, are you listening to problem solve? Are you listening to teach something? What is the context in which you're needing to listen and pay attention? The other thing that I think is a fantastic way for us to connect and communicate with our teens is to say, how can I best support you? That really helps our kids know, first of all, mirroring back to them what they've said, and then saying, how can mom best support you? How can dad best support you in this? Will help let them know that you're there, but you're not going to necessarily solve the problem for them. That you want to, I mean, we want to move our kids into a space of being able to, solve issues for themselves, but know that we're there with them through this time period.
That's so important. Sometimes I'll suggest to parents that they also ask their teen, would you like to hear my suggestions for how you can go forward? Or would you like to know some of the things that I think you should do? And when you ask that, it levels up the respect in the communication. And when your teen says yes, they're going to be so much more receptive to any advice that you as a parent are going to give. So it's a little bit awkward because parents aren't usually used to asking their teen for permission to give them advice. But when you do that, it just opens your teen up in a way that makes her or him so much more receptive.
I love that. I think this is great advice for all parents of teens.
Yes. So, parents, as you're moving forward, remember to listen to understand, listen more than you speak, consider asking your teen for permission to give them advice, ask them how you can best support, and just notice what kind of positive shifts can happen when you start to level up your listening and really enhance the communication between you and your teen. So Kim and I are going to be back soon to talk a little bit more. And next time we are going to be talking about the best ways to support your teen through challenges. So listening is going to definitely be on that list, but join us next time and we look forward to seeing you then.